Hey everyone, this is Nicholas and I'm the co-founder here at Leaf360, and for today's video of our quick tips within Follow Boss series, I want to show you all how to master collections and smart lists. Now, for those of you that don't know what collections and smart lists are, hopefully you do if you're already signed up. They're essentially folders with subfolders within them that allow you to manage and segment your data. Now, you'll notice if you're a user of ours, which I'm assuming you are since you're watching this, that we already have something very similar to set up for you, which these are the collections that we typically set up as a base feature, which is we break down your business into leads, prospects, active loans, etc. Now, if you'll notice within each of these collections, there are different sub lists within them. Now, let's actually dive into it. So if we look at our leads list, the idea is that if I want to focus on my leads today, I'm only opening my leads. I don't have all these different collections open because then I'm looking at a whole bunch of different lists that I don't need to. So I usually like to keep everything closed that I'm not working in. Now, if I'm working inside of my leads, what I'm doing is when I go to my first list right here, you'll notice that this says new leads. Now, how does this function? Basically, every different smart list has its own set of filters that allow us to keep track and filter clients in and out. So for example, my new leads list is anybody that was created less than 14 days ago, and that is a lead. I'll show you all what it looks like if I create a new lead. We'll call it YouTube test since we're on YouTube here. And as soon as I, create that lead, now it's going to show up in my YouTube, in my new leads list. Now, obviously, the stage is lead. Now, we have hot leads list. There's only 2 people in here. What I'm going to do is I spoke with YouTube and we had a great conversation, and I'm going to move him to hot because, we had a great time, and he looks like he's going to be looking to buy soon. Now, YouTube test is no longer a new lead. Now they get moved over to my hot leads list. Why is that? That's because of the filter that I already have preset. So that way, anytime it recognizes that somebody has either hot purchase or hot state or hot refi as their stage, it's going to filter them into here. As you can imagine, as you're moving your clients from from stage to stage, it's going to move them in and out of these lists. If, for example, YouTube test tells me that he wants to apply, what I'm going to do is, well, let me put a fake email in here first, actually, just so you guys can see that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send him over here. I think I might have put that email wrong. I did, actually. Okay, let's try that one more time. Bam. Okay, save. All right, let's say this person tells me they want to apply. So I'm going to change the stage to application pending. That's just what we call that. And now you'll notice that it automatically sends out an invite to apply and an email. So it's really cool. This happens automatically. And on top of that, YouTube test is no longer in my hot leads. Now they're in my application pending list. So because of the fact that I changed the stage, not only did it trigger one of our automations, which if you've seen our automations and action plan video, or you've been working with us for a while, you'd understand how that works. But it also moved them into the appropriate list. Now that's our leads list. Let's move on to our prospects. Prospects, it's mimicking what we have set up in Arive. So in Arive, you have the prospect stage, and then within that, you have 3 different sub stages, which is applied, qualification, and pre-approved. As your clients are being updated in Arive, it's automatically moving them in here, so you don't have to touch anything. That way, the second a client applies, they're moved into this list. The second you move them to qualification and Arive, they're moved into here. And the second you pre-approve them and Arive, they're moved into here. Same thing for our active loans. This is going to be everybody from loan setup all the way to clear to close. Our closings is going to be any of our clients that are active in the closing process. And then we're also going to have our canceled loans, re-engage, etc. I don't want to go through every single one of these to not bore you all, but I do want you to understand how they function. We do have a cheat sheet that we provide to all of our users that we onboard, so it also breaks it down. Also, just to finish this up really quickly, we also have our business partners, and this consists simply of all of our business partners that we add into the system right here. You'll notice this one includes anybody that's an escrow, title, transaction coordinator, insurance agent, real estate investor, and so on and so forth. If you want to add different stages for different types of business partners, all you need to do is go to admin. If in your account, because it's my demo account, but you should have something called stages right here. You can add that stage, and then you can add that stage as a filter in here, so that way it'll pull anybody that shares that same stage. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope this made you understand a little bit more about how smart lists and collections work, but we're not done yet. I want to show you all how to actually create one yourself. So it's very simple. All we got to do is go to all people. We're going to create a filter, and we could even put like anybody that has the tag, and we're going to put purchase right there. Now what's going to happen is going to pull open anybody that has a tag purchase. Now what we're going to do is we can customize the columns. So maybe I don't want to see phone and email, but maybe I want to see first name, last name. Maybe I want to see source, and when they were created. So now I have all that information along with the next task. Just to show you, if I create a task for, Jason over here, and I go back, I can see I have a follow-up task for him right there. So now that I'm happy with everything, I put my tag, I have my filter, I have my columns. All I need to do is click new list, and we can call this purchase leads. And I could put like a home emoji if I wanted to, I don't know. And then I could put a list of clients that are purchasing, because we also do refis, right, as loan officers. That's important. And then I could save list. Now, once I save that list, it's going to go down here into my smart list. And if I want to edit it, I can come up here. I could actually share it with everybody on my team. I could share it to individual members. I could do whatever I want. And if I want to throw it into a collection, like in my leads collection, I can go to manage. I can go to my leads list right here, click edit collection, and then tap the purchase leads. And now it gets thrown into here. So it's that simple. That's exactly how you create a list. Now, let's say we want to remove this list from that list, from the collection. We can actually go over here. We can select it out, and we could create a new collection. And we could even call this one, or we can move it to smart list. Actually, we'll just take it out. And then now we can create a brand new collection from scratch. Call it leads 2.0. I can't type. And then we'll add this one over there. So now we have a separate collection. So it's that easy. If you have any questions, Follow Boss also does offer very similar, very basic training on that with shorter videos. This is a little bit more of an in-depth. But if you do want, once again, if you need any extra tips, just go ahead and comment down below. Please let us know if you have any questions, concerns about building out smart lists, building out collections. It's very simple, like I said. Follow Boss does have their own little short tutorials, but this one's more in depth. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to catch you at the next video. Take care and see you next time.